Are you looking to expand your small business without having to spend a ton of money? Want to know the inside secret on how to grow your audience and customer base? Well, we've got just the answer for you. It's called a landing page. But what is a landing page? And will it take a lot of time and money to create a beautiful landing page? We've got good news for you. Today, we're going to show you how to make a landing page for free and with little stress. Stay tuned. Welcome to Bootstrap Businessman, the podcast devoted to the entrepreneur on a shoestring budget, and I'm your host, Dale, and this is...
That's Kevin. I can't say anything.
Today, we're going to focus on building landing pages. We're going to really tie this together. We're going to build a house. We're looking at, last week, we discussed emails. This week, we're going to discuss landing pages. And next week, we're going to go ahead and we're going to build on top of that. We're going to show two options to do landing pages. If you need a better idea as to what a landing page is and the importance of it, go head over to our blog at bootstrapbusinessman.com. And this past week, actually yesterday, it was on December the 20th, I put up a post giving a bit more description on a landing page. A landing page is essentially a way to introduce your brand to your customers and try to grow your base from there. Today, we're going to focus on what is called a squeeze page. On a squeeze page, you're given two options. If I visit this squeeze page, you either get in to the email list or you get off. Okay? Just close that window. You go browsing, you go back to your internet porn or whatever you want to do.
It's the get off part.
The get off part, yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So in any event, that's what we're going to discuss today is going to be a squeeze page. There are other forms of landing pages that are a bit more intricate that require a lot of ad copy or copywriting. And we're not going to, just for the sake of that, neither of us are experts at copywriting. And I want to assure you that both of us can tell you right now, we are not experts at landing pages either. So I know enough to get myself by and to grow my audience with it. But I am not by any stretch making millions on my email list or through my landing pages. There's two options we're going to focus on today. It's going to be a paid option. It's rather cost effective in my opinion. I think it's worth your time. That's called lead pages. The other one we're going to focus on, you can get it just about anywhere, but we're going to focus on Wix.com. My buddy's going to put together just a really quick page and it's going to be simple. Feel free to go look at any other free website services and you can be able to just do the same thing when it comes to editing. But
Sure.
If you want to see a great example, you can always go to free.bootstrapbusinessman.com to actually see what we did previously. It's not collecting any flies.
No, it is and it isn't.
Yeah.
We haven't really put a whole lot of oil in the machine here lately.
Right.
That's where all this is coming from because actually if you will, we're doing live case studies as we're going, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because the blog's up, the email list is getting back on track. Now the landing page, I'm sure we'll go in and clean that up, maybe add something to it. As we go along, then we can just share some numbers.
Yeah.
As we go.
Absolutely. We'll do that one of these days here and share with you guys our success. Before we do jump into things, I'm going to start it out by showing, getting in behind the wheel here over my lead pages site. Now, you can get lead pages. I have no affiliate links, nor I have some if I want to, but at this point, just to show you that I'm being transparent and honest with you guys, Lead Pages isn't paying me to say this. I just like them that much. But you can literally just go and Google search a dollar lead page, landing page, and literally you'll be able to go over and you can get a free landing page. And it's all set. You really don't have to worry other than just changing a little bit of the ad copy and maybe a couple of pictures. I'm going to show you as simple as it gets when you get behind the dash on Lead Pages itself.
Sure.
I believe it cost me about $400 for a year. And, what does that suss out to be about?
I know. I think if I remember correctly, it's $34 something a month if you do the monthly version.
Yeah, and literally it's worth it because you get the split testing, you get multiple landing pages you can be able to put up there. So any event, yeah, it's certainly worth the investment. But I understand that some of you out there probably don't have that. And that's a huge reason why we put this show together is we want you guys to save as much money as possible.
Absolutely.
But understand this, when you have the discretionary expense, please invest back into your business. Because if you aren't making any money, then you're probably in the wrong business or you're doing the wrong type of business. So, hey, look, I got to be honest. There's times where I have to look at my own endeavors and say, is this making me money? Because if it isn't making me money, I need to stop doing it or I need to change what I'm doing. So that's a little bit of a lesson. So we're going to go ahead and let's switch over to screen share. And I'm going to hopefully...
I think every entrepreneur should learn how to drive a stick shift. Don't get the reference?
No.
Because you always have to shift gears, pop the clutch, you know what I mean?
Good call. Nice analogy. All right, so let's go over here to screen share. We're going to come on over here. I've already got my page open here. We're going to create a new page. And I just want to show you guys how simple this is. I literally try not to think too much. I want to go over, here's the really cool thing on lead pages. You can hit the highest converting. I love this, dude.
Yeah,
Isn't it awesome?
Highest converting templates. Wow, they give you that option.
And here's the really cool thing is,
nice.
Oh, so this is the first time you've seen this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Wix or, and there was another one. I'll think of it in a minute that I
Yeah.
used for a while.
I'm just going to scroll down, and I just want to look for something super basic. So here is a great one here. Standard template. This one actually has converted really well for me. I'm going to use this template.
Okay.
Okay?
And it's free. The template is.
The template's free? Normally on there?
That's what it says. Free.
Oh, that's because I've got the account.
Oh,
Don't throw
I know, but some of these you can buy, right?
This one, yeah, you can. Well, there are some as well. You can actually, there are people that will actually put together these particular type of templates. You actually have to pay to use them.
Gotcha.
So Lead Pages has plenty of high converting ones. So you guys can see it's really, really super simple. Let's just pretend like we're putting together something for Bootstrap Businessmen. So let's say, read this free report. We're going to go ahead and say
Top 8 mistakes that every entrepreneur makes.
the top 8 mistakes you are making in your business. Okay, we're not going to focus too much here on ad copy here, folks. I just want to show you how just simple this is. Read this free report, which, by the way, a week after next, we'll talk a little bit more about actually putting together delivering the lead magnet, the report and such. So today, don't focus on that. Don't be caught up on this. So I'm just going to change this image. I'm going to find one of my previous images. Let's see here. We'll say, there we go. We're going to put this top secret report here. How about that? Let's see all my different things here. All right. We're going to pretend like this actually looks pretty cool, but find a good image that's going to be eye-catching. Otherwise, I would say something as simple as you can just shut it off. And then here's another really cool thing is we can scroll down, and I'm just going to touch the background. And people love vibrant images. So let's just go ahead. Let's hit that one. Let's see how this one looks. I'm sure you're going to love this.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm. We
We can go in and link options. This is essentially where I can, change it. So instead of saying click here, for instance, access, click here if you want to know. Once again, we're not creating compelling copywriting here, folks. So I'll click done. Now, we can go into styles, and we can actually change some of these colors. So for instance, like the button, we can go into the button, and we can change the color. Let's say if I wanted to make it like a bluish color or something. Yeah, I'm going to move it over here just a little bit. That might be too dark. You guys see how super simple this is? And let's just go ahead and we're going to fade it up from, yeah, that looks pretty nice.
I was going to say that looks good.
Yeah, so, button link text, let's go ahead and, where is it at? Button text, there we go. Let's make that one black. I'd like to just, get this straight up. So you guys can see how super simple this is. I'm not going to be too caught up on this. And I would say if you're spending any amount of time on doing your landing page, First of all, make sure you're doing some keywords that are worth it. So if you can, get yourself an AdWords account, and it doesn't cost anything to do it. You just got to set up a campaign. You can always press pause on it. But you can go in there and find out something that's relevant to your niche, and then you go ahead and put those things in there because you want to make sure that you have keywords that are drawing in the audience that you want.
I would recommend, honestly, doing that before they start this. Yeah, that way they have everything, and you can just look at the notebook if you jotted notes down. Recommend jotting everything down.
Yeah.
Then you can put together what you need quick. So.
All right, so next thing I'm going to do is, you guys can see it has this nice little, 100% secure, don't be spammy, in other words. We can change a lot of these things. I'm just going to kind of leave this because you guys can see how simple this is. It's just a case of just showing you exactly what we're doing. Now, I click on this button, okay, and it takes me over into what the customer is going to see next. So let's say Kevin goes into my website. He clicks on the button because he wants to know the 8 mistakes he's making. So now all we got to do is I could just simply change this out to saying, awesome. I'm glad you're interested. Learning how to improve your business. Where should I send you a report? Okay. We can change things like the name and the email and everything else like that. For me, I don't do phone number, but there is a lot of value, and I think even Tai Lopez talks about acquiring phone numbers just for the sake of actually doing text marketing.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't done that myself. I found mixed results when it comes to doing putting name and not having name.
Yeah.
Because there's sometimes people will put wonky things on there. Like someone put on one time, it was like they were signing up for my email list, so they put their name as Dale Roberts. And I'm like, really, fucker?
Nice.
So,
well, I'm not sure about lead pages, but I know a lot of these have the option for the text message marketing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And actually, when it comes to lead pages, I think that there is an upgrade for that service.
Gotcha. Okay.
So just be aware of that. And you don't just want to be putting things willy-nilly. For now, I'm just going to show you guys how I do things when it comes to just acquiring the emails. Do your own due diligence. So, at any rate, though, get your free report. Awesome. If I wanted to change the image, it's just a simple thing of just changing my image. I can go top secret. Awesome. Very good. We can go into integration systems. So, last week when we shared the email list, this is the time that I would take my integration settings, and then I would go into setting up to where, now I don't have it here, but I would set it up to link my lead pages with my MailChimp account. And that's where the dropdown would have, that in there. Right now, it's just linked to my GetResponse because I don't use my landing pages with MailChimp at all. I just really don't use my MailChimp anymore. But you can see how simple this is. And these options are seriously still available for those dollar versions. So if you end up getting the dollar version, now keep in mind, dollar be for only 1 month. So you need to make it fucking worth it. Because after that 1 month, you can anticipate you're going to have to start spending at least about $35, maybe more per month. So just look into it, do your own due diligence. So at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm good on this one. Let's just pretend like I did everything properly. I'd hit save and then I'd click publish. It literally will take about a few minutes to kind of set up. Typically what I'll do is I will attach one of my domain names. So let's say, for instance, this one would be a great one. We'd come up with like a domain name of smallbusinessmistakes.com. That's just a random, thing I'm just throwing out there. It could be anything that's keyword savvy, and it's going to draw people in there because once again, you're going to want to make sure that you're doing as much search engine optimization as possible. So this is the paid option. Kevin, my boy, I'm going to let you start doing some of the talking here. Let's. Do you have a question before we go on?
No.
Okay.
About this. No.
Cool.
No. So, do you have Wix?
Yeah,
Okay.
I already have us signed into Wix. So here's the deal, guys. You can tell them how they can get a Wix, and I'm just going to go ahead and leave. All right.
Honestly, it's just like anything else. I mean, if you want, well, you're signed in, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and this is on the Bootstrap Businessman one.
Okay. So if you want to get a Wix.com, basically you go to Wix.com and there's an option to sign up. That's
Simple.
it.
It's free.
Yeah, it's free. So you can put your information in. Now it is going to give you the options to upgrade up front, or if you just want to use the free option. We're using the free option for this, so dude, why does this look so different?
They've changed the site, haven't they?
Yeah.
Maybe go up to the plus sign. They've changed things on us here, folks. So bear with us. There we go. Free website builder. All right.
Okay. We want to do business. We don't want to do a site. Where's the?
Should be business. I would think. Yeah.
Okay. Just click on business. I'm not used to a Mac either.
Sorry, man.
I'm a Windows guy. Let's see. Start with EDI.
You'll probably want the Wix editor.
There's a Wix editor here.
I think that's probably. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's.
So you gotta already have all these templates. Yeah. The one on the right looks like it'd probably be the easiest for you to edit.
Just click on this. Price is free.
You're so gentle with my mouse pad.
I know.
You gotta hear me going click, 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 click. That thing's gonna fucking break eventually, I'm sure.
You gotta be gentle with it first time you use it.
Okay, so it's gonna set up this template. This isn't costing Kevin a single thing.
Just cruising through here.
You can, upgrade your Wix account and you'll get a lot more bells and whistles. But for what it's worth, it's kind of nice having it this way. And the plus is, by paying for Wix's service, they'll pull their branding off and it's strictly yours. And see, that's the whole deal is when you're doing a squeeze page, you want no distraction. This one, you're going to have some type of a distraction.
And some of the options and stuff in here too, the reason why you're going to want to go with a paid service, honestly, is it's going to give you more professional because with the free service, it's either Wix.com /your whatever your site is.com,
yeah,
or it's at the end of it. But there, it'll say Wix.com. So it's a little, to me, it's a little wonky because people will notice that it doesn't just say DaleLRoberts.com. It says DaleLRoberts.wix.com or something like that, right?
Right.
So they add their extension into it.
Yeah, exactly. You can mask it. Just kind of piggybacking on what he says, you can mask it with your domain name. But I don't know if it works 100% of the time. So I would say at this point, let's go here to this drop down. And I think there's a way that you can just, you can actually go and delete some of the things that the options we don't want. So I would say keep home, obviously.
Dude, this thing is. There you go.
There you go. Delete. You literally can just press it and it'll click. So
there. Let's go down to delete. Take it out. What's going on here?
Not sure.
Yep. Okay.
Perfect.
Now it's gone. Just running a little slow here. So if you scroll back up,
you'll see the about's gone.
It is gone. So that's how easy it is to delete. Or if you want to add it back in, especially if you're trying to work on a full-blown page, honestly, that's going to be your best option. So you see how easy it is? We can just go through and delete all of these.
Yeah, no need to go through each and every single one of them. I think at this point, just if we can, maybe show them how to go and access the text that's there. Yeah. So you guys can move the layout anywhere that you want to. Find one of your favorite people that you have subscribed to, because chances are, if you're going to be doing this, you're in the same market, they're going to probably have a layout that you like and your audience is going to like. So, for instance, I like Michael Matthews. Sorry, Mike, I go to look at your landing pages all the time, and I do kind of look at the layout, and I appreciate how he does his layout. So you see how easy it was for Kevin to do the text.
Yeah.
And it's just a case of just edit text. Now, hopefully sometime today. Oh, yeah. There you go.
It's just going a little slow. Yeah.
You have to click on it.
Well, I did. So you can put, dill rods for sale or something.
Yeah.
See how so whatever you want.
Yeah.
And you're done. You can change the font size simply by
It's probably just going really slow.
Really
Use all
slow.
the resources. So everybody kind of gets the idea. Whoa. You did the 3-finger swipe.
Yeah, not used to a Mac here, folks. Sorry. Still on Windows. Not for very much longer. But honestly, it's the same thing. Go through, make sure you want it. You click publish, save, preview. It gives you the option to look at it on what it's going to look like on a mobile device. So just click on that.
And the good thing about Wix is you can I don't know what you were doing. There we go.
This is what it would look like on a mobile.
What are you doing, man?
Nothing. So that's what your site would look like on a mobile device.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm not even touching it. 10 years ago, I would have said don't worry about this. But today, you want to make sure that your landing page or website fits perfectly on a mobile device. Because the majority of people, that's what they use.
Yep.
So then that's that. I mean, you hit save, preview, publish, done.
Yeah, I found actually it's this is kind of good to tell you is probably about 6 out of every 10 Amazon Associates links that are clicked on that I do through my email lists and my blog and everything else. They're mobile devices.
Yeah.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Far fewer desktop. In fact, there's been some weeks where I don't even see a single desktop at all being accessed. So that's another thing to kind of track and keep in mind. So you want to make sure that you have something that's mobile friendly. So if you can go out and get these free services, that's all well and good. Don't expect a high conversion rate for something like this because once again, you're getting something free. You're going to get someone's branding. Like Wix is going to put their stamp on it.
There's going to be, I think there's about 5 or 6 different places where they actually have their branding on.
Yeah.
The site. Then there's a couple places at the bottom. Obviously, it's going to be in the tag or the URL. It's going to be there unless you pay for the upgrade. Then you can just have your own domain.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would recommend if you have the discretionary expense and you plan on taking your business to the next level, spend a little bit of money and do that. Otherwise, you're just going to spin your wheels because you're going to hit a cap when it comes to free services like Wix or you can go to any other free website. It's only going to take you so far because your audience will see through that. Put yourself into your audience's shoes, and I want you to really remove yourself. Be unbiased on this one, and you need to kind of just look at this and say, okay, will my audience like this, or will they not?
Yeah, because remember, at the end of the day, anything that you do, any business that you start, it's not about you, okay?
It's true.
It's about the problem that you see that you have a solution for or your customer, how you can help them. So take your ego out, take everything, blow it out, look at, like Dale just said, what is my customer going to like this?
Yeah.
You can like it all day long and not sell anything or get any opt-ins. I mean, it makes you happy, but at the end of the day, that doesn't matter.
Yeah. So I want to give you guys just a little bit of homework before we disconnect here. Last week, I had you guys set up a MailChimp account. Go in there, set everything up. Awesome. So assuming that you've already done that, we're going to come back to that next week. Mm-hmm. Okay? This week, I need you to go either get lead pages for $1 or you can just go Wix. Just get something set up. You don't need to launch it. All right? We're going to show you how to put the two things together because you notice we didn't show you anything about the buttons and connecting those things to your email list. So with that being said, that's going to be your homework. And then the week after next is when we're going to start to tie everything together. We're going to show you the bait, if you will, the enticing thing, the offer that someone can't refuse. Because here, let's be straightforward. The thing is, you can say, join my newsletter. Some people are going to go, nah,
why?
Not really.
What's it about?
But you can always go, hey, when you join my newsletter, I'm going to give you these 3 downloadable PDF documents of my most downloaded books in my entire catalog. You know how many times I get that? I get dozens of opt-ins and subscriptions per day because people are like, holy shit, which 3 of them are they? And I want them now.
Because they're free.
Yeah.
All I got to do is give you my email?
The nice thing is I've sent out a survey and a lot of the people, they love that.
Yeah.
They love that. And I really love my audience for this fact that they're completely open and honest with me. One of the things in the survey, I said to them, what are the things you look forward to in my emails? Is it, the health and fitness, losing weight, building muscle, or the free stuff? I think it was like 20% of people admitted to the free stuff.
At least they're honest, man. I mean, that's the first step.
So, but we're starting to rabbit trail. I don't want to go too far off. I'm really, really happy you guys joined us here. By the time that this is relaunched, you guys are going to hopefully see the portion. Won't see the portion where there's no audio.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So, in any event, Kevin, close us out, man.
Yeah. So, again, join us next week. We're gonna continue tying this in so you can see it actually function. Again, we're doing a live case study as we're kind of progressing through this, so we can come back to you at some point and show you some actual numbers. Just remember, take the first step, right? Get that email service set up. The second step is get a landing page service somewhere. If you can afford the buck, do it. If not, get the free service, because honestly, folks, with these two options, you got two free options, so it eliminates all your excuses. You can get a free email set up through MailChimp, and you can create your free landing page through Wix.com. So that excuse is gone. So you can eliminate that. I can't afford it. Okay, gone, done. So my advice, do it, get it done the sooner you can. The sooner you're going to get your business up and running, whatever that business is, or if you already have a business running, this is just going to help add more value to it. It's going to bring more customers to your door, if you will, if it's just a website, or if you have a brick and mortar, it doesn't matter. You're going to drive more traffic. So until next week, it's Kevin.
Dale. Take care, guys. See you next week.
Please support the show by simply shopping at Amazon through the link in the show description. Every time you make a purchase through the provided link, a small percentage of sales goes back to support the show. There's no additional cost to you, and it greatly helps us out. Simply go to the link, bookmark it in your browser, and do your shopping on Amazon while you support the Bootstrap Businessman podcast. Thanks for tuning in to Bootstrap Businessman.